Wanted to give you some more information about these hooks. We initially bought them for my daughter going to college, but have been using them here at home as well. So I believe they come in a short and a long version. So this is the short. I'm almost 100% positive we initially got the short, and I think we're gonna go and buy a pack of the long just because we like them so much. So they do have a more of like a rubber coating on the J part, and then here where it's going to be on the door, it is metal, and then they have a nice little coating here in the back. What I like about these is that we bought them again for college she used them for just extra storage, and that's kind of how we're using them at home a little bit too. I've tested them out. I'm going to show you here in a second on some various doors and just different weights. I saw there was some questions just about the width of the door and if this would fit on most standard doors. I tested throughout our house and I didn't have any issues with it. My daughter's experience is kind of the same. She even was able to put this over her bed frame, which it may be a little more narrow, but it just was fine the way the hook maybe just angled slightly, and she hung towels, her shower caddy, hat, anything wet, you name it, and she used these a lot just for, again, extra storage and ways to hang things easily. So I did see a question about the doors, and I would say, yeah, it's pretty universal unless you had an abnormally custom door that was like super wide or had one that was really narrow, but you might get away with it with a narrow door because it just might angle it a little bit different. I have had no issues with us the doors that we used it as far as being able to open and shut the door. It did not impact it at all, but you know, you might have a situation where that does. Another question was just if it could handle heavy coats, and I pretty much tested it out and tried the heaviest coat that we own, and it definitely did support a heavy coat. So I will say that these are well made. I was really impressed with the quality. Again, when you're buying online, you don't know what you're gonna get. It could be flimsy and fall apart in a day or last forever. So this outstood the test of time with 1 year of college under its belt. So I would say it's definitely pretty sturdy. Even trying to like bend it with my hands here, I'm not really able to do that. And even trying to like squeeze this here, I'm not able to bend that as well. So overall, can you close it? Can it be used for most doors? I would say most likely yes. And it is easy to you don't have to install anything. You just plop this over the door and hang whatever you need here. Provides extra storage or a hanging solution just to gain more space and get things off the floor. And for heavy coats, I would say I tested it out, and I think unless you have like a crazy heavy parka, it's most likely going to be able to support that. So I hope you found that information helpful and useful for your purchasing. I definitely recommend.